shift focus to some earnings candidates, and let's talk about banking major Axis Bank. The private lender has reported an inline set of numbers, a substantial improvement in asset quality seen in the quarter gone by. Gaurav, is that right? Give us the fine print.
Steady set of numbers when we talk about Q4 FY25 with a marginal positive outlook from the management. So first, let's understand the numbers. When we talk about net interest income, we saw an increase of around 5.5%, while PPOP increase was just at about 2.1% on a year-on-year basis. When we talk about profitability, we actually saw a beat in terms of profitability because Axis Bank actually reported 800 crores of reversal in provisions, and that is the reason why profitability was a little above what the street was expecting. But overall, a good set of numbers is what we saw from Axis Bank. In fact, when we talk about credit cost, considering this reversal, credit cost came down to around 0.5%. If we exclude that reversal, it still is at around 0.85%, which is again a healthy number in terms of Axis Bank in terms of asset quality. Let's also not forget that slippages have come down. For the last quarter, slippages was one of the pain point for Axis Bank, and that has actually come down a little. From here on, what they're saying is that in Q1, we may see higher slippages. In fact, for FY26, the credit cost is likely to stay a little higher because of the asset reclassification that they are doing in terms of asset quality. But overall, outlook remains very positive from Axis Bank, because when we talk about advance and the deposit growth, what was a key positive thing in this result was the deposit growth, because it came in at around 10% versus when we talk about advances growth, it came in somewhere in the range of 7.5%. It was a little lower than the industry, but again, bank has said that if the liquidity situation remains good, both profitability and growth is likely to kick in for Axis Bank in FY26. On the back of this note, when we talk about brokerages also, they are also being a little optimistic about Axis Bank. So we've got Nuvama, who increased their target price to 1400 rupees. When we talk about Investec, they have also increased their target price to 1430 rupees. We also have got Nomura, who increased their target price to 1450 rupees. So all in all, a very positive outlook is coming up from brokerages as well. And on the back of good set of numbers and the steady quarter that we have seen, we will be watching out on Axis Bank in coming days.
Thank you, Gaurav, for bringing us the fine print of that very steady quarter from Axis Bank, and also the outlook of brokerages on that Q4 quarter numbers. But let's.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.